Only this was all the.
Have you tested it? Like warming up from the back? How's me? I don't know what to call me. This is like nothing. It's simple fact. I know, from 1 years. I thought it was possible given the constraints and then the price that you could get on up and then down.
Yeah.
It must be actually in another use.
Right, well, good afternoon everyone. This is the main competition of the day, the design challenge. You should all be familiar with the rules, but what I'm going to do is to go through them in outline just to make sure everybody is quite clear. So you should have all appointed a device controller. And the device controller is the only person who can attend to the device during the preparation and the start of each of the heats. Whilst all members of the team can make adjustments between the heats, at the start and during the heats, only the device controller must be involved. There are 4 teams that we have today. 4 teams that we have today, which have obviously been split into groups, as you will see on the screen behind me. So obviously, because we've only got 2 tubes, there will be points will be awarded. 2 points will be awarded for a win, and 1 for obviously a second, and then we will tot up the points and come up with the 2 teams that will be going into the final. A win is defined when the device has reached the top of the tube and then returned to the bottom of the tube, and the top of the device has passed the datum line, which is shown in blue on the tube, or is deemed ahead after 2 minutes, just in case we have a slow one. Incidentally, when we had the Northwest competition, one of the highlights of the competition, there was one device that was extremely slow, and it got to the top in less than 2 minutes, and it got to the bottom, and it passed the datum line at 1 minute 59 seconds, which everyone gave a big cheer for, and it was quite good. Right, so the teams will prepare their device for the heats. The device controller will insert the device into the tube, attach the chain, and position it in the tube so that the top of the device is in line with or below the datum line on the tube, and it must be held there until the starter's orders are given. Who's going to be the starter, Tony?
Martin can do.
Okay.
Right.
Right, okay. I'll come to that in a moment. Right, there will be a judge allocated to each of the teams. I assume you've allocated a judge for each of the tubes. And the judge can remove the device if it happens to come onto the floor and it's running around. He can take it away, but you're not allowed to catch the device as it comes down. Part of the competition is that the device has to either stop before it reaches the end of the tube, or it drops out. If it drops out, part of the challenge was that you would need to put some impact device to withstand the shock load. We had another judge overseeing the entire competition, but we do have a video, so that if there's any disputes, we can determine whether the device has reached the top or not. Obviously there must be no interference when once the competition has started. If, for instance, they throw the switch and it doesn't start, then unfortunately you're disqualified. It's got to go. The timekeeper will provide a clear 3, 2, 1, go. And all device controllers must switch their device on and stand clear on the word go. So, is everyone clear of the rules? I haven't read part of it, but I thought it was important. So, can we start then with Team 1, which is determined down here for Heat 1, Team 1, King A, and LSBUA.
Just have to let it come.
It was part of the challenge, actually.
The top of the device has to come close to the red line, yeah? So it goes back to that position. Yeah, past it.
I say, no, no, below. They want to hit below. And some of them stay over because that one is held by friction. Some of the devices in the northwest wouldn't hold by friction. So you have to hold you're allowed to hold it to start it. It's in that position.
That's just how they go back to
The change. No, you can't put your damper on your phone.
It's got a break. It's not fun if it doesn't break.
We don't want it to break, we want you to design it so that it won't break.
Don't catch it, Ali. You can't catch it when it's weird. Go on.
Are we ready? You ready? Are you ready? Right, we're ready. So I shall just say the usual countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. For tube 1, 4.97.
Tube 2 was just over 17 seconds.
Well done, next team.
Colours the right way round.
This is even more fun than watching.
This is the biggest test of the afternoon.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
It's slightly above the blue mark.
They're not supposed to take you up as well.
Have you connected with battery? Is it connected with battery? I'm just saying, you're not connected. Stand there, I can't see. Oh, you haven't got another switch, so I can't see. How people short switch? They connect to battery.
No,
It's not working.
no, that switch doesn't work.
Oh, okay, okay.
Are you sure you're right?
I mean, yeah, you should come up to something as long as it's the top of the.
Is that all right, Jack? You may find yourself limited if you've got your knee on the chair. So if you are ready, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, we're all ready. So 3, 2, 1, go.
No, doesn't work.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Because she comes interfere with it, wants to start as always at the beginning. We only have one opportunity to switch it on.
So T2 was just over 6 seconds.
Good luck. Right now the currently. Well, because it didn't. When we yeah, you've got another chance.
Yeah, Kingston, I guess, so Ali, just, you're up here, you're, what?
You know those balls on a string, I think, or you just polish them up. Just
It's a very nice touch.
you can put it up a little higher. You can put it to the blue datum. Oh, yeah, I'm just making up. Oh, because you can't reach finger-wise, yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay. Well, time it passing the blue datum.
Just say when you're ready.
Ready.
You're ready?
Yep.
So we're both ready, are we? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Isso não é bate,
Oh, you can't.
I think you're disallowed on that.
It doesn't, Ali, it doesn't count because you pulled it out to go again.
Yeah.
It won't count. It's fast, but it doesn't
It
count.
won't, that was a very good effort, but it won't count.
I didn't know.
Your first one
Because
counts.
it has, because it has to start from the start of noises. And you have to do all sorts of things with it to get it to roll, unfortunately.
Oh, I would bring that up.
And you did, I said that in the first place.
Yeah, sorry.
I did explain that.
Was that the switch?
It's still good.
I should have worked with the switch.
You've got time to get it adjusted quickly. You've got another to go, yes?
You can adjust it because you've got 3 more rolls.
Smooth run.
Just I don't know.
Ali, come clear the tube. This next.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, let's see on it.
Now work on it.
Time it. C2 was 27, just under 27 seconds.
Check it.
It's good. It's good. Right, level with the blue datum. Get your temperature check. Should be on the string.
I think that's the most interesting process.
I keep getting heavy every time I
Blue
think
datum.
I take you're ready. Shout out when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, we're all ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, no.
Not going to go out of the school of motor, is it? No. Yeah, it doesn't have a motor.
Is this recording?
Yes.
Nicely done.
I think they're going to be the last one that much.
Okay. Oh, my picture's always first.
Not on tube circuit, I do.
Who's next? OP Middlesex.
It pushes the back of my head. That's cool. Next contestants, please.
Big 5, right? Yeah, no.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It says Peak 5, Middlesex.
I bet the third year students couldn't do any better.
Be surprised.
Come on, Mabel. Come on.
Level with your blue data. Okay.
Now that's super tuning, highly modified turbocharged version.
Oh.
With the rocket boosters. Jetto, that's what you want. Jet assisted takeoff. So you're ready, I assume. Do you want to shout when you're ready?
Blackberry.
Thank you.
Sorry. I already watched it. Promise I was public.
Yep, it's ready.
That was the case.
Right, we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. Oh.
I can see what's happening. Oh dear, that disqualifies it.
That one is number 2.
Yeah, it's good.
We're now on 8-6.
They probably don't
A
even know.
versus against B, and I can
Don't tell them.
confidently predict
Even if they don't know
against
about it.
So, yeah, I was going to take this.
This is a rerun on these.
Oh, my God.
Does each of you tell me when you're ready?
Okay.
It's a ball. Yeah, that's what I was like. How?
Does that mean you're ready?
Yes.
You're ready? So, can I get
I'm
you
ready.
ready?
Most people
Are you
are.
ready?
Right, we're both ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
How slow? It's slipping.
It's trying.
It's a bit more.
Sounds
Sounds very sad.
Yes, it's so sad.
Stuart's inquiring.
Power change, I think.
Okay. Good try.
Well, subject to any accusations of drug taking, I think end of the competition.
When we got final.
Well, we got,
Yeah.
at the end of each.
Well, we're very clear decision in the final. It's Kingston Billy versus Middlesex.
Just
Make sure you get pictures of bumping up and down.
I do. Is it the final straight away?
It's the final now, yes.
Oh, I get it now.
Final countdown.
But choose one of the two them out.
Do we need to take the battery? Are they allowed to choose which tube they want it to be in, or do we allowed to?
Oh,
It's fine, look, they've just gone to the
Just go to their favourite tube. Yeah, there you go.
the other one is a jinx or something.
I prefer rubber then. I think it's about variation than before.
Oh, yes. We may have complaints about that. We may have to dismantle the tubes and check them for friction.
That's right, where they clean
Well,
Lined up springs of tension and still explode.
level with the top of your datum. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
Right, we're ready. So it's 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Battery died. No, if no buttons. I think I got that face there. Shall I pull it out?
Is the 2 minutes up yet?
Not yet.
No.
I'm not sure it's moving though.
Maybe if we'll use our brain powers. We use the force.
The force, yeah. Feel the force. Actually going to provide the force.
Tough luck, Scott.
Can we stand for feet?
Everyone. Stay there, come on. What do you want to carry on?
So happy.
I know, but
That's the screw. And that's it.
And time's up.
Theoretically, the second one should be disqualified because they didn't complete the cycle. And I'm going to appeal to you all. Do you want us to give them the second prize?
Yes.
All right. You think we should give them the second prize?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Are you happy with that? Right, okay. Right, I think it was yeah. We'll just get the prizes sorted out now, and we should only be a few minutes.
It is.
What's it?
Yeah. It's interesting to know what this time was.
All right.
Okay, right.
You can't sell.
So, I've got a look. What I'll do is, I'll just
All right.
You take that.
I'm happy you to do it and not yeah, that would work well. Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite happy to do the whole thing.
Well, you've got the list, so we'll do it.
Right. Which one are we?
Yeah, yeah. Never mind. Ali, fastest individual. Reliability got to work on that. That's all it. But it's better that way than having two kids. The problem in October, Addy has the best time. Yeah. Mind you, it's time to do as fast as it was in our heat. Yeah. What is going to happen? Is it going to borrow their... He was allowed to do that, you know that? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. What he told me, they have time to redesign. Oh, right, so you can do that, so you can update the design. You can update it.
Okay, yeah. So the announcement of the winners and the prizes, which I'm sure is something that you all know who the winners are, but nonetheless. So the first one is the prizes and certificates for the for the winners of the presentation competition, which is Kingston. Which is Kingston.
Come on, you're getting your things.
Congratulations.
What's
your name?
Go the other way around, so that you're on the camera.
I'll tell you on the camera here, so you can see it.
And your and do you want to take your other teammates? Just rip it.
Come to the last beach, and then at me.
And then the prize.
This way. Thank you.
And a prize of £100 as well.
Right, so the next prize is the winners of the poster competition, which is again Kingston. Can you come on?
You have to get another picture.
Of course. I want you to. Don't be shy now. You've never been before.
And again, a prize of £100.
Whoa. to expect my cut later. Commission.
So the next one is the winner of the peer review, which is Kingston A.
Oh! Because yours is made up also. Yeah, that's true.
You close in a wee bit,
Okay, so this is for the peer review, and it's a £200 prize this time, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Excellent.
There we go. Yeah, you'll get certificates.
Yeah, you'll get them.
Good for you.
I've got enough bloody
Right, so the next one is the runners-up in the main challenge competition, and it's Middlesex University.
What was it? I believe in you.
So the second prize is £300.
Right. And finally, the winner of the Design Challenge competition in the Greater London region is supposed to have a few minutes pause. Kingston University. It's you, isn't it?
No.
Sorry, which team is it?
No,
Yeah, good. Extremely well done.
Please see then.
Right.
Results.
And you are Elvis, there you go. And that one. And your teammates as well, so I want to take it up.
That's
Oh, fair enough. That's fair. And the prize of £500. So
Close in, guys.
Thank you.
So, what do you want to do? We'll see you afterwards. We're going to buy us all a drink afterwards.
The cup.
Do you have the cap? The cap goes to what?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Right, okay, thank you for that. Right, now,
Stop rushing it.
the next part of this event is the trophy presentation, and I would like to say a few words at this stage. As you are aware, this is the first Design Challenge competition we have held in the Greater London region. We have had 7 of them in the Northwest region, and as a result of the success, we have held this competition today. It is the intention of the institution to disseminate this competition throughout all of the 16 regions of the country, of the UK. And we have a meeting in 2 weeks' time to determine how we're going to do that and over what period of time it will take. So this is going to be a national competition, and we are going to have a national competition each year starting this year. It will be a north-south competition this year for the Northwest and the Greater London region. And that's going to take place on the 2nd of October at Birdcage Walk at the institution headquarters. Now, at that event, you can do what you want with the device. You can make another one if you wish, but you must obviously conform with the specification, and it must not cost any more than £20. Because you would have had the opportunity to look at the devices that were presented at the Northwest competition, it will be unfair if we said you have to use the same device, because they haven't had that opportunity. So therefore everyone has the opportunity. It needs the competition in October. We want to find the team who come up with the best device. I don't mind you knowing what they've done in the Northwest and vice versa. We want you to come up with the best device so that it is a real engineering challenge. So this year only, we're inviting the winners and the runners-up to the final in October. So there'll be 4 teams, the winner and runner-up from the Greater Manchester, or no, so from the Northwest, and also from London. Next year, when we have more regions, it will just be the finalists. So, the Design Challenge competition has had the desired effect. When I introduced this back in 2007, 2008, I wanted to find a way of exposing first-year undergraduates to the real world of engineering, where they were given a specification. From it, they had to come up with a design solution, they had to make it, test it, and compete. And in the Northwest, because they've been doing it a few years, they have an internal competition. And they have quite a number of teams, and the first 2 teams come through to the IMechE competition. So they're effectively, when they compete externally, they're doing what you would have to do in the marketplace if it was a real company trying to win an order. So it's a good competition that really helps you to prepare to become a professional engineer in the fullness of time. And the competition itself exposes you to what a professional engineer would have to do. This is basically what they have to do. And the device that you have produced today could be a real device. It could be a device to clean pipework. It could be a device to drag electrical cables through a pipe. So it is a practical device. It's not just an exercise. And again, the winners have actually won the order, so to speak. If it was a real, if it were companies competing, you would have won the order. I hope it's demonstrated to you the excitement of engineering, because engineering is really an exciting profession. I've been an engineer all of my working life, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been fantastic. And the future for professional engineers is very good. There are no shortages of jobs for good professional engineers, and that's something that you should be thinking about. It's also very competitive, as you've proven today. It is the companies who provide the products that are most competitive and obviously meet the specification that get the orders. The motto of the IMechE is improving the world through engineering. And if you become a corporate member of the institution, you'll be part of that exciting future. Politicians will continue to make decisions like reducing the CO2 emissions by 80% in 2050. But it's the engineers that will make it happen, not the politicians. You're the guys that will make it happen. The institution worked very closely with industry, academia, and government. And in fact, the government come to the IMechE for advice on various issues, more and more. And Colin Brown, who is here today, you'll quite often see him on television representing the institution and the engineering industry. So, again, the institution are pleased to continue to promote this competition because of the exposure. And I hope you've all enjoyed it today, because it's meant to be enjoyable, but competitive, and a real project to help you in your future. So now, it gives me great pleasure to be able to present the trophy for the Engineering Design Challenge in the Greater London region, together with a certificate to the University of Kingston. And so can the representatives from Kingston come forward, and the winning team, can they come forward for the trophy and the certificate? So where are you?
No, either all of us or none of us.
Go on, guys. Go on, guys. Go on, guys. Go on, guys. Go on, guys.
Come on, all of us.
Well, too many, I think.
Well, I want everyone's got to be involved, but I think the trophy, who's going to accept the trophy?
Shall I take the trophy, please, guys? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. On behalf of the university and the certificate.
Thank you.
There should be a certificate for the university.
Oh, well,
on your
that's
wall.
fine.
But we will certainly make sure you get that. So, first of all, congratulations to the university and to the team. All of you.
Thank you, sir.
That's great. They work
very
well.
well.
They all do. Fantastic.
I think it's been a good competition today. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have. And thank you all for participating. But photograph now?
Can we just all switch in?
Yeah, come on, guys. You take the trophy. There you go.
A little bit more toward
Yeah. All right.
Are we okay now? Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Right,
Before we finish, can we have all the contestants down?
Right.
All the robots.
Just before you do it, you're not quite finished yet. You just get your seats for a moment, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I was going to say 10 seats. I wasn't trying to get on.
No. Just for your diaries, in case you didn't catch the date, the North-South competition is on Friday, the 3rd of October. If you'd like to make a note of that, we'd like, obviously, the two teams to be present and the representatives from the university. Now, you will all have been given a questionnaire. If you haven't, we can soon sort that out. Can you please fill it in as accurately as possible? Put your opinion. If you think the whole day was rubbish, tell us it was rubbish. If you think it was good, tell us it was good. But if you think we can improve it next year and in future years, tell us that also. We want to know your opinion, and we'll take notice of it. So please fill the questionnaires in accurately. And all that remains now is the event summary and the closing comments. And Professor White is going to say a few words about the competition, and he's going to close the event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for participating in such an enthusiastic and gentlemanly and ladylike fashion. We all on our side have been very interested to see how you've responded to the challenge, and I think we can say that it's been extremely effective in the way it's been operated. I want to thank Middlesex University for really coming to the saviour of this event, because they became the hosts after a certain other establishment withdrew, and they did so in the background of having their own design exhibition right up until Friday, and in fact part of Monday as well. So the actual building of this rig and the actual rig which was competing was in fact a very late event. So I think that both the university and the team of Middlesex have done extremely well to put together a respectable challenge in the time period. Can I say congratulations to Kingston? I know they've done an extremely good job. They've taken on board this idea and really run with it extremely well. And I think the results show that any enthusiastic teams can perform better than one might expect. They have produced a number of interesting solutions to the challenge, and so also South Bank. I think the South Bank team did extremely well, very novel solution, and I was most impressed with that as well. The Middlesex one, as I said, was done in really a very short time scale and is very impressive for all that. no doubt when they compete in September, October, they will produce an even better solution. But I would like to say again, thank you very much for competing. We've enjoyed being here, and I know that the GLR in particular are very appreciative of your contributions. Thank you very much.
And from me, thank you all for coming today, and after the photographs, have a very safe journey home. Thank you. And collect the form for the feedback. And we have we had an impact device on there. There was time between. It was a good competition. They came up with some good solutions. They too extended, it was too time, because you with the pellet, and it's wrong.
There's more to be put to the ring. Come on, get this way. In the gaps. Centre there. Everybody, please. Come on, everybody. Tony, Bennett. Let's have everybody, all the contestants. Hold the robots up. If we have, you have.
Yeah, we left them home.
Can you get everybody in? Trophy, trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got everyone. Everyone at the camera.
Well done, everybody.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. We just put it on the
So it was just getting the spacing.
and then obviously we'll continue.
That's not all sides, yeah.